Good morning students. Today we are going to study about consumption function and Keynes psychological law of consumption. Meaning of consumption. Consumption is a part of income which is spent on goods and services. The goods are cloth, rice, wheat, shelter, etc. Services are teaching, driving, cooking, etc. Meaning of consumption function. The consumption function is otherwise known as propensity to consume. It refers to income consumption relationship. It is a functional relationship between consumption and income. It is expressed as C equal to F of Y. C is consumption, Y is income. C is dependent variable, Y is independent variable. C is dependent variable because C is depends upon, consumption is depends upon income. So, C is dependent variable. When income increases, consumption is also increases. When income decreases, consumption also decreases. So, consumption is increasing function of income. The consumption function is explained by this table. You see this table. This is income. Income is increases by 60 crores. Consumption is increases by rupees 50 crores. When income is 0, consumption is 20 crore. People spend their past savings on consumption. When income is 60 crore, consumption is 70 crores. 10 crores are dis-saving function. Next, income increases to 60 to 120 crore. Consumption is also increases to 120 crores. In this period, all incomes are saved. Next, income increases to 180 crore. Consumption is also increases 170 crores. Remaining 10 crores are saved. Next, income is 240 crores. Consumption is 220 crores. Next, income is increases to 300 crores, 360 crores respectively. Consumption is also increases to 220 crores, 270 crores, 320 crores respectively. Properties of consumption function. There are two properties are there in the consumption function. First property, average propensity to consume. Second one, marginal propensity to consume. Average propensity to consume, APC, may be defined as the ratio of consumption expenditure to any particular level of income. Ratio of consumption expenditure to any particular level of income. APC equal to C by Y. When APC declines, income increases because of the consumption expenditure also decreases. You see this table, income increases to 120 crores, consumption is 120 crores. Income is 180 crores, consumption is 170 crores. The particular level of income and particular level of consumption. This is APC. The reverse portion. The reverse portion, APS, the remaining income is APS. APS is average propensity to save. APS equal to 1 minus APC. You see this table. Income is 180 crore. Consumption is 170 crores. The remaining 10 portion is saved. Next, income is increases to 240 crores. Consumption is 220 crores. Remaining 20 crores are saved. Next, income is 300 crores. Consumption is 270 crores. Remaining 30 crores are saved. This is APS. Next, marginal propensity to consume. Marginal propensity to consume may be defined as the ratio of change in consumption due to change in income. Ratio of change in consumption due to change in income. That is increase in consumption due to increase in consumption income. MBC equal to delta C by delta Y. MBC is the constant at all levels of income. MBC is constant at all levels of income. MBS can be derived from the MBS equal to 1 minus MBC. MBS is marginal propensity to save. You see this table. consumption is, income is increases to 180, 240, 300, 360. At the same time, consumption is also increases. This is MBC. Next, we are going to study about Keynes' psychological law of consumption. Keynes propounded a psychological law of consumption. It is based on the consumption function. So, this theory is called as Keynes' psychological law of consumption. This law implies that there is a tendency on the part of the people to spend on consumption less than the full increment of income. Keynes says that consumption, when income is increases, consumption is also increases, but people spend a small amount of the increased income on consumption. This is the Keynes view. Keynes also says that people don't spend all increment of income less than proportionality on consumption. This theory is based on the three propositions. This theory, the log has related to three propositions. First proposition is, when income increases, consumption expenditure also increases, but by a smaller amount. When income increases, consumption expenditure also increases, it is sure, but smaller amount. People wants are satisfied by side, then their needs are declines. So, when increased income not spent on consumption, that is less than full increment of income. Second proposition, the increased income will be divided in some portion between consumption expenditure and savings. When income increasing, the increased income will be divided for two purposes. One is consumption, second one is savings. Consumption is most important for day-to-day life, savings is also important. Third one is, increase in income always leads to increase in both consumption and savings. Income increasing, at the same time consumption is also increases, savings is also increases. This is our psychology. Keynes says that. The three propositions of the law can be explained by this following table. Income is increases by 60 crores, consumption is increases by 50 crores, at the same time savings is increases by 10 crores. First proposition, what is the first proposition? When income increases, consumption is also increases, but by smaller amount. You see the table, when income increases to 0 to 360 crores, consumption is increases to minus 20 crores to 320 crores. Same level income is not consumed. Same level income, increased income not consumed. It is less than proportionate to increased income. This is the first proposition. Second proposition, what is the second proposition? When income increased, the increased income will be divided for both two purposes, both consumption and savings. Income increases, income increased to 180 crores, consumption is increases to 170 crores. The increased income will be divided for both two purposes. First one is consumption, second one is savings. 170 plus 10 is 180. Next, income increases to 240 crores, consumption is 220 plus 20 for savings. Next, income increases to 300, consumption is increases to 270 plus 30 equal to 300 crores. What is the third proposition? When income increases, consumption is also increases, savings is also increases. When income increases to 120 to 360 crores, at the same time consumption is also increases. You see the board. Next, savings is also increases, 10 crores to 40 crores. Okay. The three propositions of the law can be explained with the help of the diagram. Okay. You see this diagram. O x-axis is income. O y-axis represented by consumption and savings. Consumption and savings. The 45-degree line shows that all levels of income and consumption are equal. 45-degree line shows that all levels of income and consumption are equal. C is the consumption curve. First proposition. When income increases, consumption is also increases, but by a smaller amount. When income increases to Y0, Y1 and Y2. First level, initial level of income, Y0 level, at the time, consumption is B, at the point of B, there is no savings. Next, income increases to Y1 level, at the same time, consumption is also increases, C1 level. Next, savings is also increases. Second proposition, when the income increases, consumption is also, what is the second proposition? When income increases, the increased income for divided for both two purposes. First one is consumption, second one savings. Income increases to Y1 level, consumption is also increases. Next, income increases to Y2 level, at that time consumption is increases. Next, like that, savings is also increases to C1 to A1 level, and when income increases to Y2 level, at the same time savings is also increases C2 to A2 level. Next, assumptions of the law. This theory is based on some assumption. Assumptions means some conditions. First assumption, it presumes a constant psychological institutional complex. This theory is only based on the income. When income increases, consumption decreases. This theory is only based on the income. So, other psychological factors are constant. Other factors like prices, income, consumption, these are the other factors. Fashion, taste and habits, these are not changes during this period of the time. Next, the second one, it assumes existence of normal conditions. This theory can apply only normal conditions. This theory cannot apply for abnormal condition. Abnormal conditions means war period, revolution period. Next, during this pandemic period, during this period, this theory we cannot apply. Third one is, it assumes the existence of laissez-faire capitalist economy. There is no government intervention during this period of time. People should be free to spend increased income. Next, factors influence of consumption function. Some of the factors are influencing the consumption function. First factor, change in wage level. Change in wage level. Wage level is the important of increase in income. Some people gets more wage, some people gets less wage. People gets more wage, their consumption will be increased. People gets less wage, their consumption will be decreased. So, consumption is depends upon wage level. Second one is windfall gains or losses. Unexpected gains or losses of stock market will affect the consumption function. Unexpected gain will lead to the rise in consumption function. Unexpected loss will lead to fall in consumption function. Third one is changes in the fiscal policy. Fiscal policy of the government in the form of taxation, public debt, public revenue, public expenditure, etc. Government spend reduction in taxation will leave more. A reduction in the taxation will consumption is less. Taxation, increase in the taxation, consumption will more. Fourth one, changes in the expectations. Some people expect more money. If the consumers expect a shortage in rise in prices of certain goods, they may rush to purchase goods for in excess of their current needs. So, change in expectations will affect the consumption function. Next one is changes in the rate of interest. The higher the rate of interest for bonds prices, their consumption will be reduced. Lower the rate of interest for bond prices, consumption will be rise. Next one, attitude towards savings. Savings is the important factor of influencing the consumption function. Some people want save more money. Some people wants less money. If the consumers value future consumption more than the present consumption, it is influence the consumption function. Next one is demographic factors. Demographic factors like the size of the family, income of the family life cycle, place of residence. These are affect the consumption function. The large size of family spend more money for consumption. Small size of family spend less money for consumption. Last one is terms of consumer credit. Easily availability of credit will increases to propensity to consumer for durable goods. So, terms of consumer credit is the one of the important factor for affect the consumption function. Thank you.